everybody, I am the Complex Man, and today is a brand new reaction video. I wanted to hop on and get this video put out there as soon as possible. The video that I'm reacting to actually came out yesterday at some point, but I just didn't have any time to do the reaction for it, so I wanted to hurry up and do it today. So today is a reaction to the new DC animated film Justice League WarWorld. Um, I am a huge fan of just about every single DC animated film that they've ever come out with. There have been so many of them. All of them are amazing. They've been so well done, so sophisticated. The choreography, the fighting sequences, the battle sequences, the action, the animation, a lot of them are just amazing to watch. So I have high hopes for this one. I know a little bit about WarWorld from the DC animated universe for the Justice League animated show or cartoon series that was out back in, man, what was that, like 2000, 2003, I believe. So they did a little bit of touching base on WarWorld, and WarWorld was controlled by a character named Mongul. And I'll add an image. But yeah, so we got to know a little bit about that character in one of the episodes where Superman had to compete in like a gladiator type tournament to for his freedom. Kind of, it was spot on, almost like a recreation for like the movie Gladiator. You know, you fought for your freedom, and that's what Superman had to go through. So yeah, but all of the DC animated films are really good, as I already said before. So let's just jump into this reaction and we'll see what we think about it. First off, the thing that I'm noticing is that a lot more of the DC animated films are giving the rated R rating these days. They're definitely taking the extra steps that they don't become restricted, I guess, creatively on what they could do with the characters. It does go hand in hand with the whole DC universe being so dark.
So dark? You sure you're not from the DC universe?
But let's just jump in and we'll make some comments during the clip, but I'll try not to talk too much over it, so let's just go right into it. Animation seems similar to the last one.
Right. I don't know what's going on.
I need
To find a way back.
Yes. But to where?
What can you tell us about this wizard? I could take you to his castle. Beyond that, you're the ones intent on dying. Run. Run!
She's an angel. Come to save us all.
Never seen anyone fight like that.
What a hex.
You're a wonder.
We have to kill them before they kill us. It's the only way to stop their invasion. Kent, you said you wanted to prove yourself. This is the time.
Evil is as unstoppable as the rain. Your death. That's why we fight for those that can't. A good man knows that the darkness will always be there, but stands against it anyway. Where on Earth are we? Not Earth. WarWorld.
State. Wow. I don't know. The last DC animated film that came out was The Legion of Superheroes, which was the story of Kara, Zor-El, Supergirl, and her journey going into the future, and becoming part of the Legion. I can't remember. I think they're just called either Legion, or maybe they're just called flat out Legion of Superheroes. But it was a futuristic superhero group that was like the Justice League. I can't remember what year they were in, but that one, I still haven't seen that one. The animation, I'm kind of on the fence of. I don't feel like they're as good as the ones based off of the New 52 DC animated films, or the ones before that, like The Dark Knight Returns, or Crisis on Two Earths, or any of the other, even like, I think it was Batman, Superman, Public Enemies. That one was definitely a more out there animation for the characters, but still a little bit more acceptable. This one, it just, I don't know, something's lacking. So there's that, the animation. But it looks like they're touching base. Like, I don't know, they didn't go into too much depth for the WarWorld premise in the Justice League animated series for those episodes that I mentioned earlier. So I don't know where the whole time travel aspect comes in, because it looks like Wonder Woman is in the Wild West, being helped by Jonah Hex. Batman seems to be in the caveman or like Jurassic years of the Earth, and that is comically canon. There is a Batman caveman version, and then Superman I'm the most confused on. I don't know, it seems like a more like noir kind of feel that he's being put into. So it didn't really explain too much. Don't know too much about the background. I wanted to see a little bit more. Hopefully they'll release another trailer with a little bit more detail, or it'll soon be downloaded to Max, which is the new name for HBO Max, which I won't get into. But yeah, when it releases to that, I'll definitely watch it on there. Maybe I'll make a review on it. But for those of you who didn't catch this other thing that I'm going to be talking about and addressing, is Batman's voice actor. You may have been able to pinpoint him, or you may have not noticed it because, I don't know, reasons. But the voice actor is now Jensen Ackles. The original voice actor, for those of you that don't know, was voiced solely by Kevin Conroy in the beginning of his start, of Batman's start, from the 1990 Batman animated series. From that point on, Kevin Conroy voiced him all the way up until his passing. He did pass away, for those of you that did not know, so may he rest in peace. So he will be dearly missed. Everything about Batman was only solely because of Kevin Conroy's amazing job at bringing him and that character to life.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
So they're big shoes to fill. And other people have voiced Batman in the past, throughout the DC animated films, other films that were made by DC. And to name a few of those people, those ones were Bruce Greenwood, who, if you don't know who that is, I will add a picture. He voiced Batman for the film called Under the Red Hood, which was solely of Joker kills Jason Todd, who was the first Robin, and it deals with everything like that. I won't go into too much detail, because if you have not seen it or don't know anything about the Red Hood character, this is the perfect movie to be introduced to, and it is an amazing film. The second person to voice Batman was Jason O'Hara, and he did a lot of the voices for the New 52 DC animated films that were based off the New 52 comics. So movies like Justice League War, which was the first bringing together of the Justice League to fight against Darkseid, and then of course Justice League Dark, where it was the supernatural team that took on the more supernatural aspects or threats that the world would come under attack by. They called Justice League Dark, which featured Constantine, I believe, in that one. And then, of course, you have the last person that I can think of is William Baldwin, who is Baldwin's brother. Everybody knows who Alec Baldwin is, so this was his brother, William. And his film was Crisis on Two Earths. That one was really good. I didn't picture William Baldwin to be able to voice a character like Batman. Like I said, big shoes to fill. So when the movie came, I loved everything about the movie. I loved the characters. I loved the action sequence. I loved the development. I loved the storyline. I loved everything about it. Batman was kind of a little humanized in this one, but still a really good film. And if you want to see it, absolutely check it out. All these films that I listed off, I believe, are on Max now, so you can go and check them out there. And definitely I highly recommend, because they are all really good. But to go back to the voice actors, Jensen Ackles voicing Batman is really hard to get behind, because first off, he already voiced Jason Todd / Red Hood in the previous title that I already mentioned, the Batman film Under the Red Hood. So you already had him voicing a character of the DC Universe. You know that they needed to find somebody to fill the shoes of Kevin Conroy to continue the Bat legacy for the character, obviously. I just don't know if Jensen Ackles was the best fit. He is commonly known for his portrayal as Dean Winchester in the Supernatural series, and it's really hard when dealing with a character who's been in a successful series for a very long time of their career, because one of the curses of having a successful TV show is if it goes past 10 seasons, with Supernatural went for 15, those characters are really hard to be recognized for anything other than those characters. Like a good example is with Smallville. Tom Welling portrayed Clark Kent in that show, and ever since he did that character and the series finished, I don't think he's ever been in anything else after that, and he will be forever known as Clark Kent from Smallville. So when I hear Jensen Ackles voicing Batman, I don't hear anything but Dean playing Batman. So it's really hard to hear something else. So I'm not really behind the whole Jensen Ackles voicing Batman.
I'm Batman. Yeah, you're Batman. Come on!
Man, I don't know if you guys agree. Let me know. I don't know who would be able to take on that legacy. I think if anything, Bruce Greenwood was a very good close second voice for Batman, and then closely following him is the Jason O'Mara voice actor, who basically sounds like Bruce Greenwood. So either one of those characters could have taken the mantle and gone with it, but according to, I believe it was an interview or something that was released for the DC fandom, Jensen Ackles is going to be the new voice for Batman. So kind of disappointed on that. But with that, that is everything that I have to say on this reaction video. I hope the movie will be good. Like I said, I can't wait for it to come out to Max. I will watch it then, and I will give you my feedback on how it was. Feel free to check it out for yourself, absolutely. And do not forget to subscribe, like, and ring the notification bell so you do not miss any of my future episodes. I do apologize for the gap in between my episodes going on these days for my channel, just because I'm doing a lot of focusing on my health these days and trying to lose weight. So if you have not checked out my other channel that I am documenting my whole weight loss process on, that is called Man vs. Reality Fitness, by all means, tune in. But other than that, I will close out this episode. So until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.